Hello, all of my lovely Gemini soul family. It's so good to be back. I hope that you are all doing well. This is going to be a general collective tarot reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and we'll say Mars. So Gemini, today is April 23rd, and I want to start by saying, Gemini, on April 26th, Mercury, our ruler, will move direct into sign of Aries at 9 degrees. I'm talking about tropical Western astrology. For those of you who are new, welcome in. And we are officially leaving the shadow retrograde period on the 26th. A lot going on April 26, 2025. Now, we are going to be at 9 degrees as we move into Aries. The 9 degrees was where we went retrograde on March 15th. So this is a part of the bigger shift right now. The 9 degrees Gemini has Sagittarius flair to it. It's about your approach to life that has changed now. These are areas that I feel, Gemini, you are ready to explore in your life. The 9 degrees also is a feeling here of you taking the lead in these areas. The 9 degrees is also synchronicities that are playing out in your reading right now, because I'm already feeling it. Because Gemini, rising, sun, and moon signs, Pluto in Aquarius is in our 9th house. This is questioning your belief systems now, Gemini. Questioning any outdated ideologies now. Mars will be in Leo in the 3rd house. And I believe this is going to be, Gemini, until June, mid-June. So this is going to be a while, Gemini. And it's firing up our mind, our thoughts. And this is the final clash, like the final clash of the Titans here. As this has been going on, Gemini, for the last 5 months. Remember Mars being retrograde in the sign of Cancer? Now Mars is out of the gate. So if you're into racetracks and horses, it's like when the horses are at the race track and they're all like, just holding on and they're kicking, jumping, and they're waiting for the races off. The race is off here. Now, the kind of energy that's happening right now is the energy where there is a tense, like I feel, Gemini, where it's butting heads. It's like my way or the highway that could be out there. So I want to speak about this to my fellow Geminis here for the energy of Mars and Leo. And we're going to go ahead and get some angel cards. And let's get some advice on this. Because there is a caution to the wind here. Like I feel April 21st was definitely an awe and shocking day here, right? Where we have the loss of 2 dominant figures, where the Pope has passed away and Klaus Schwab has resigned. So this week is a heck of a week here. I'm also hearing the 25th of this month can be significant of this read. And the 26th is April, where it goes exact. Now, this is the areas where Mars and Leo, power, control, right? Mars and Leo can be this intense power struggle, or it's like I'm feeling like it's my way or the highway. I want to get advice for what we should do, Gemini. It says Fiona is here. It says, Gemini, your advice right now is to ask the angels for help and be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help, Gemini. So heaven is coming in to assist you with your needs. What are your needs right now, Gemini? What do you need? So this is about a feeling now where the angels want you to relax. They want you to calm down. They want you to start honoring yourself, Gemini, by creating more joy in your life, right? Smile, it opens the doors, right? So a smiling face. It's wonderful when I go shopping and I walk into the grocery store and someone opens the door for me to enter. It's so polite, right? And I give a smile, big old smile. And the smile just creates the joy throughout the rest of the day. So may your day be joyful, may it be blessed, and it starts with a wonderful smile here, okay? So by creating more joy, The angels want you to smile, Gemini, and cheer up, Gemini, because you are attracting love right now. It feels like with all this energy here that's coming in, Gemini, like I'm feeling. And look at this, Rosetta. You are attracting great love right now. A smile opens the door in areas of your gifts, Gemini. Rosetta is saying that you have a gift of working with young people, and your divine purpose will involve helping, teaching, or parenting children. Now, this doesn't mean this could be adults, right? You could be teaching adults, but this could be any age here, Gemini. For some of you, you may be a parent figure, a grandparent figure. You may also be somebody here who is, Gemini, getting ready here, like to put your focus into an area where these are your gifts, like I'm feeling you're opening up. So you're a healer, Gemini. You're a teacher, you're a mentor, you're a coach. You're meant here, like I feel, to help the children evolve here. So this is your divine purpose, Gemini. So for a lot of you, like I feel, congratulations. It feels like joy. You see the harp here? Okay, music, right? So you're attracting love and tolerance and acceptance and gratitude and love for your gifts right now, Gemini. This also is a feeling here of, like I'm feeling here, is you asking for help in these areas, okay, where I feel you're being assisted. So say you're a parent right now, okay, and you're being assisted with your children at this time. The angels are helping you, okay? They're bringing in resolutions here is what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. So when you see this reading, know that there is this feeling of working with young people here. So you're a teacher, you're a role model, you're very committed, you're very loyal, Gemini. This is a solid foundation that's here, Gemini. So this is a part of the bigger shift that's taking place. You may be someone who's also getting ready to write books, okay? This could be you getting ready to set off a book about children, right? Any area, Gemini, because Mars and Leo were our third house here. Gemini, we rule the mind, communication. This may be your social activity, social media, your interest. The third house rules neighbors and siblings. It also rules education. And with the ninth house is higher education. So you may be a therapist, a psychologist, right? Somebody here who's processing information right now. This may be writing, this may be networking, this could be like for your mental well-being, third house, Gemini, where we are the landlord, okay? So I want to go ahead and then also mention the ninth house. The ninth house is where you may be getting assistance from your angels right now. You may be needing assistance. Like I want to go ahead and say I did finally sign up for the 12-month course online to becoming an astrologer. Astrology may be something that you are interested in, Gemini. Ninth house is definitely the house of I explore. This may be foreign lands, foreign travel, philosophy, higher education. This may be areas, Gemini, like I feel, where it may be international, also revenue, bringing in international revenue. So be patient with yourself, Gemini, at this time right now. This is like I feel the energy here of 9 degrees has a degree theory by Nikola Tesla, which is also the signature for universities, okay? Going to a university. It has to do with internal revenue, digital income, multiple sources of income, outlets. Let's see what's here for romance for us, Geminis. So this is for my collective, Gemini. Advice in love. What is the advice in love for Gemini? Gemini, Mercury, our ruler, is, like I feel, very miracle-minded. I'm hearing miracle-minded will be your mantra. Thinking miracle-minded about saying everything that I need is within me. This is connecting with the metaphysical, okay, and the physical realms. True love is here, Gemini. This is going to be the romance of a lifetime. There is a romance of a lifetime that's here for you, Gemini, okay? You may be connecting with your true love at this time. And at the bottom of the deck is forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, your experience, more love in your present moment here. So Gemini, it may be for some of you, that's Stella in here. You might need to bury the hatchet, Gemini, between you and a significant person in your life. This is the time for healing. So this may be you're doing healing. 528 hertz frequency is to attract true love by loving yourself first here, Gemini. For those of you who are open for new love, this is a time to be willing to forgive yourself, Gemini, for any mistakes you have made, and also for the person, be willing to forgive others for any mistakes they have made, and be grateful, Gemini, that you have learned valuable lessons here. So this is about making peace with the past and healing yourself, Gemini, is what I see here, okay? We're going to go ahead and get some more cards for our Geminis. And I do have this lovely money tree below, and the information is my soul sister, Mary Ellen. Her information, she makes these, and she was definitely gave me this gift this week, attracting abundance. I thank her in advance. She's always watching. So we have an angel here, a gift. So it may be time, like I feel, for your gifts to expand. These gifts that you have can be expanding in areas of your life now, Gemini, where it brings in, like I feel, revenue, okay? So this may be on social media, offering your gifts out there, right? Let's get what the Moonology has for us. Let's see what the Moonology has for Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. What advice, let's say, for the next 2 weeks? This is for Gemini. What advice? A win-win situation is here, Libra. So Venus and Libra here. Libra is balancing the scales here. And you're winning, Gemini. So there's a big win coming in. The next new moon that's happening will be at 7 degrees of Taurus, okay, at the end of the month here. So there's a balancing of karmic depth here. You're winning. This is a feeling of more peace, more harmony here. Yeah. Doing what's right, doing what's fair, Venus. Yeah, new moon in Taurus is going to be big for us, Gemini. There's a new beginning in the forecast here. You are balancing the scales now when it comes to your love, your relationship sectors. Taurus also rules second house themes here. So this is with Taurus. There's a reset, a rebirth here that's happening. I just want to get some water. Hang on. Money, income, like I was feeling. Winning in areas of money. Now, the second house is our daily routines also, our value systems. So the new moon is about prioritizing self-worth, self-care, and the natural resources. This is a lot of energy here with a lot of Venus coming in, resetting and giving a rebirth here. Now, the second house is our throat, our voice. It's also the food that we intake, the water that we intake. It rules, like I feel, creating sustainability here with Venus, right? This is for the long term now, because you're taking a balanced approach. You're being asked to take a balanced approach here. Venus is in luxury right now, like I'm feeling. Still a bit exalted in the sign of Pisces here. It says prosperity lies ahead. How do you look at prosperity? Because this is for the long haul, like I was feeling. These could be like sustainable outlets of money, resources. Like, because if there's some change, like I feel something here with Libra energy, where you're balancing the scales in a situation here, okay? But doing it by the book, kind of. Because prosperity lies ahead with the bull here, Venus. Let's get one more. For some of you, your moon is in Taurus or your moon is in Libra here. And super duper energy of your emotions running on high here. So breathe, Gemini, Mars and Leo. When it comes to prosperity here, Venus does things in gratitude, very gracious, right? Venus brings in love, beauty, values here. When it comes to the supermoon energy, the eclipse is still going to be playing out in the month of April here. Libra is where the South Node was. So we're finishing off a cycle that has already begun, right? This could be 2 years in the making from 2023 here. Some challenging energies that are coming to a close. You got a new moon in Taurus, new beginning. Making peace with the past, I feel, with Libra energy here. Now, let's go ahead and get the tarot. Okay. So we have air, earth, and super duper energy here. Okay. So there's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication that has gone in. This is a very disciplined energy of having a certain toleration here. So emotions are on the table. That's why I'm feeling here. Keynote, speak slowly. Bite your tongue if you need to. Temper your nerves. Calm down, slow down. It's not a retrograde, but it is a refresh. It is a refining. We're coming out of that shadow period here. So the things that we used to do no longer work. So now we're searching. Remember, the 9 degree is searching for a new way. Yeah, and I want to stop doing it this way. I need to look, Sun and Leo. Positive energy here. Leo energy is where Mars is, giving us self-esteem, confidence, bringing vitality on our day-to-day Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely we will get there. This is so crazy. I was dreaming of the Knight of Pentacles. I saw it in my dreams here. So this is taking it slowly. Be patient with yourself and trust the process here. The process that's on its way right now, Gemini, what you're working on here. You're, like I feel, this is for sustainable progress along your way now. The sun is highlighting your soul's calling. The sun is an energy of Leo. Leo's fun, loving, excitement to the day-to-day here. It's like I'm having the day-to-day grind changes now. It brings in more slow but genuine, more authentic, more stable, more protective here. And the sun brings in Leo, fun to our day-to-day work here. So, and like I'm feeling, this is for long-term prosperity here. So, wow, illuminating your path where you can thrive, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles. By slowing down, soaking in the sun, positive energy of success that's on your path, Gemini. You are on the path to success, no doubt. Prosperity lies ahead. I feel you're emotionally super excited. It's like you're super excited right now. Let me get 3 cards for Gemini. We're going to do this a little different, like changing things up. And I'm going to lower the camera. Okay, Gemini. So the first card out, Gemini, is your present situation here. 3 of Swords here. Air, energy, mental, the way we think here. There's definitely a heartbreak here, right? I feel that the energy here that's in your present situation, Knight of Swords, a lot of mental energy here. This is where you need to slow down, Gemini, right? Mars and Leo, like I was feeling here. These could be energies here where I feel that this is an energy of saying be patient, don't rush the process here. You could be dealing with another air sign here, but there's some sort of conflict that's in the air right now, okay? It's like there could be this rash energy here of something chaotic that you're presently going through, Gemini, like I feel. But it also feels like the challenge that's here is the Hierophant, Venus, and Taurus here. This is a card of traditions here. This is a card of your higher self that's actually here. So I feel that you might be ignoring the intuitive messages that are saying slow down. The King of Pentacles is here. This is a card of what are the obstacles that you could be facing here. I feel that you may be dealing with somebody here who's an authoritative figure, very domineering, very controlling. This may be a boss. This may be somebody here when it comes to institutions, okay? Also the Hierophant here. And the likely outcome is the 9 of Wands and the Pisces Hangman situation here, where there's delays here. I feel like these are after, like I feel 5 months or so. Take this back to Gemini. Whatever area that you're feeling this conflict in right now, whether this is internal or external, I feel it's most likely, Gemini, a situation overall that you're reflecting back on. There's somebody here that you clearly don't trust. There's somebody here who can be married, Gemini, where there was a third-party situation here, all right? There may be somebody who's in a contract, somebody who's married. But I feel with the Nine of Wands as your likely outcome, this situation is where you already built a wall up here to protect yourself. Nine of Wands. This is the wounded healer in Chiron here. And under Pisces here, this is something that I feel you're going to use that fire in your belly. Like I was feeling here. Mars, right? Mars in Leo is cranking up and firing up your mind and your thoughts here. And there is a final clash that's going on here. This is like the final clash. And this is where I feel you're getting ready to surrender and let go, okay? Because Pisces is 12th house. It's also hidden enemies here. There's something here that I feel that is coming up to the surface here, Gemini, for you. And we're going to keep going with this, okay? So we clearly see here that we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces. Mutable energy here with Pisces, okay? So we're going to see, let's get the present situation, one card. Present situation for Gemini is the Knight of Wands. So we have two knights here, okay? The Knight of Wands, I feel like this is fire in there. Once again, Mars and Leo in the third house here is being fired up here. It's like the final clash here, okay? These are clashing energies. This could be a situation where you're dealing with somebody here, Gemini, that could be very chaotic, very lashing out, very, like I feel here, controlling in a situation. Or this is the way, Gemini, that I feel that there's somebody here that I feel you have a history with. The Knight of Wands is somebody here who you could be returning with, or somebody here that you return to, like not into a return where you're reconciling, but running into. So there's this run into here, right? And let's see what the challenge can be. The obstacle or challenge, one card. Two different kings, two different people here. King of Pentacles and King of Cups here. So we have the kings that, you know, are in charge of the situation, how it's going to go down here. We have somebody here, King of Pentacles, who's very practical. Somebody here who is a provider. Somebody here who's in a commitment, okay? And the King of Cups can be a sense of emotionally feeling drained or manipulated in a situation. This obstacles can be here, where there's something here where I feel on the table that you're on defense about, Gemini, here, okay? Let's get one more card out for the likely outcome. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, you go from the 9 to the 10 of Wands and on your way out of here. Chariot, Cancer energy. So it feels like this is the final ending of a cycle here, where I feel you are burying the hatchet here. Pisces is the card of letting go, looking at this from a different perspective, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles, I was going to say Nine of Pentacles. I'm feeling that you are somebody who's single, successful, independent, Gemini. Invested in yourself here. And I feel the Nine of Wands is a situation where you already, like I feel, you have the persistence now to do it your way, to go your way. Because you've already 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. The next action that you take is letting go, dropping something, burying the hatchet in a situation here. And I feel that there is a breakthrough for you, Gemini. The Chariot is a card of no more making a decision going back and forth, but knowing the direction to go towards. Now that Mars is out of Cancer, where it's been in retrograde and pre-shadow, you know, for 5 months or so. So there's something here that I feel, Gemini, like 3 of Wands is right underneath it here. You're ready to explore what else is out there. You're ready. You're preparing yourself, like I feel, Gemini, to get ready to let go of a chapter in your life and explore other options. I feel that this fire that's happening with Mars and Leo in your third house is actually firing you up now with the Knight of Wands for you to go and take a trip for adventure. Like I was feeling joy, happiness. The Knight of Wands, right? Passionate, excitement, Sagittarius feeling here, right? Once again, Sagittarius with that 9 is, you know, taking that energy here of excitement, flirting. It's flirtatious. It's a feeling here of firing up your thoughts now, where you want to take action, Gemini, in a certain area of your life here with the Knight of Wands. Now, I feel the challenges that you have now is to get more grounded, okay, by the new moon in Taurus. It's right underneath the Taurus because Venus in Taurus says you have a major status role here, Gemini, that you're playing, okay? But this could be like I feel where with the Hierophant, you may have felt restricted here. You may have felt challenged here. It may be that you're challenged by a family dynamic here, right? Or a set of family beliefs or family traditions here. And being with the King of Cups, it was something emotionally, Gemini, that you were invested in, okay? I feel for some of you here, you have 2 suitors. I could be looking at somebody here from your past, an ex, someone that you were married with, or somebody that there was some traditional soul tie here. But I'm also seeing there's somebody here with the Knight of Wands, King of Cups, 10 of Wands here. It's like there's this feeling here of whatever was heavily burdening some, where you're letting go of this 10 of Wands. You're dropping it. And emotionally, you're getting ready to open up now to a new path in love and life, a new outlook at it. Winning. Actually winning. The outcome is winning. That's in the forecast here. And knowing that, yeah, emotionally, your feelings may be really running high because of the eclipse with Libra. But Libra is also the energy of the South Node, letting go, right? Processing the letting go and the healing here. And being willing to forgive yourself in a situation and to stand up for what you believe in, Gemini. Because the 9 of Wands is a card of assertion. It's a card of healthy boundaries here. You know, feeling like you were blocked in some way here emotionally from moving forward. Moon. So the new moon in Taurus is going to be significant for you, Gemini. It's going to be a time here to set healthy boundaries in areas of your life and stand up for yourself, right? And take that journey, that new step with the Chariot now, where the Chariot's waiting for you to move forward. You may have Cancer, Sun, or Rising also. You may be listening to the Cancer reads as well if your placements are anywhere more at the higher degrees of Gemini. Pay attention to the Cancer readings for yourself. Some of you also, Taurus readings may help you, okay? Because we see Taurus moon, we see Cancer could be in your rising here. I'm also seeing Pisces energy here, very dominant, okay? Now let's go ahead and get you some career messages for Gemini here, okay? This is for Gemini for this reading to clarify any advice in career and money for Gemini. Career and money looks like you have a contract here, a business contract. For some of you, you've been in a situation where you may have taken a fall. Like if you had a higher status role, you may have lost your position, lost your job, or lost your position. It also could be like with the 10 of Wands, you already put the hard work in. And now you're needing to recognize the status role that you have. And the Knight of Wands is saying, yes, use that fire to fire up your mind with the thoughts that you want to take action on. Be a little adventurous, right? You don't need to make any impulsive decisions, but be a little bit adventurous, right? So let's see. Yeah, enterprise. It's time to get into business. You are ready to take the challenge and be your own boss. Your own experience is enough to create your enterprise. Are you ready, Gemini? For expansion. That's what Jupiter is doing for you. It's activating your first house of your identity. Your identity is changing, Gemini. Jupiter wants to expand your abundance in money, also in prosperity, however you may look at that, okay? But this is definitely, like, I feel, bringing in expansion, multiple. It's like making money in your sleep here. The creating a business. And it says shopping. If you're thinking about making money in retail or online selling, this is a good time to sign up and try it. It's also an opportunity to take your business on the internet. So go for it. Yep. I'm taking a class right now on business, on online businesses. This may be something that you're ready to do here. Like I'm saying, you could link on, like even if it's shopping and linking on Amazon, there's money that will come in, even if it's 50 cents, right? It adds up during the month, bringing in multiple resources of income here. Let's see. Magical. Gemini. Magical mind. Your dream life is manifesting magically. You have enough resources to bring your desires into reality. Your income is increasing rapidly. So Geminis, I'm going to give you a mantra for Gemini. Our mantra is, with Mercury being the merchant, right? Mercury relating to trade or commerce. It's my mind and my heart are best friends. My mind and my heart are best friends. It says, and I am a positive thinker. I am a positive thinker. I am a conscious thinker. Change is a natural aspect of life, and I choose life. I have all that I need within me. Miracle-minded, Mercury, magical energy playing out right now, Gemini. There's magic all around you right now. And I feel this is manifesting, like I feel your dream life, Gemini, with Pisces. This is a time, like I feel, to persevere, right? With Neptune moving after 165 years into the sign of Aries, this is that Aries energy of taking action and being inspired now to make a decision and not sacrifice your dreams, Gemini, or put them on a shelf. But it's time, like I feel like your guides are telling you, you've already done all the work here, Gemini. It's time for you to take action. So put yourself out there, Gemini, okay? But be careful and watch out. There is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal with your finances. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability, Gemini. Watch out for scammers. Watch out for somebody here, like I feel with the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords. There may be conflict here, Gemini. And it could be money matters, business matters. And I want to go ahead and get Gemini here, a message from the universe. We're at 32 minutes. Let's get one card for Gemini's advice. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is stills your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories, Gemini. So I hope this reading helped you, Gemini. If so, Gemini, I would greatly appreciate a like. Let me know how you're doing down there, Gemini, and we will be soon posting May. It's been a while since I've seen you, Gemini, like I feel. Now is the time to definitely use that passion, Gemini, and create joy with the Knight of Wands here. Taking action, right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave the reading, sending you all bunches of love. We'll see you in the next read.